finally got the WRX back. Boom, shakalaka, shakalaka, shakalaka. What's up, guys? It is Lord Beardo coming at you with a brand new Clash of Clans video, and today we are going to get into this war. We're going to get into some live attacks. You'll see we're down by 8 stars here, but all in all, the nation just came out real big this one. We won that close war last time, and now we came out showing our true colors, our true skills. Definitely get out there, guys, and share some gems with people. I'm not promoting giving Supercell money. I think that everything in this game is way too expensive. But hey, if you're going to spend a couple bucks, now's the time to do it. Give your teammates some free gems. Make it happen. But before we go any further into this video, we are going to talk about how Lord Beardo is running bowler raids again. I was running bowler raids forever until we went with the lavaloonian last update, so we might have to jump back into an old video and watch my old bowler strategies and, you know, get my own tips and tricks. But the cool thing is I haven't run a bowler raid. Well, I guess I probably ran maybe 1 or 2, but not really that much. Last war was the first one I ran it that had the raid spell in the clan castle. It's really cool that they put the raid spell in the clan castle. However, when you are raiding, it isn't cool how you have to scroll all the way over to the right to make sure that you get to your clan castle raids. It should just bulk itself up with the rest of the raid spells. Not sure what you're doing there, Supercell, with the complication level, but we're gonna go ahead and actually add in a couple wizards and take out these miners for this raid, because we don't really need to float anybody on the inside. We are going to hit a pretty easy base here. I was pretty confident that we were going to roll through and stomp them. The base design was just begging to get bowlered. When there's nothing in the middle to kind of stop your town hall from getting walked right up to with the bowlers, it is just an absolute walk in the park. We're fiddling around with our army type here. Let's go, Beardo. We got to get into the action here, stack up our stars, and get this win. We got people counting on us, man. You'll see up top we got a 1 star on 3. But look at this base. The entry points are so obvious. We're going to move right in, right towards that eagle cannon. You'll see there's definitely not a lot of big bombs or things off in that top left-hand compartment. Now, what will be tricky, because we got to put our double jump spells down. We're going to get rid of one of our rages. We're going to go ahead and put down another jump spell into our army composition, and that way we're going to get ourselves right into the middle of the base pretty easily. Pop that warden ability like always in the middle and make sure that we rage them up so they just beast through the middle of the town hall. And the bowlers are definitely a very good raid. Now, before we jump into my raid, I just wanted to keep showing some love to the Goopster. He is learning his air raids. He hasn't gone air. He hasn't attacked this style in a long time. So he's just started doing it the last couple wars, and he's really getting good at it. It's so much easier when you're running an air raid to fight from one side. The corner tends to be a little bit tricky because the balloons can bulk up a lot faster. If you draw a straight line with the balloons, they spread out nice and even. He gets him in the middle with the haste spells, more rage, warden ability. Doesn't matter that Inferno is frying him up. You'll see that Lava Hound, after it snuck past them, they're going to bomb that air defense, move right over to the point defenses, and bada bing, bada boom, he's cleaning it up really quick. The dragon and baby dragon is frustrating me. Supercell, you gotta give us a way of fighting the clan castle easier, man. Ugh, I can't stress this enough. It's so hard to pull the clan castle out when they're air troops. There has to be some kind of more of an AI understanding that when your balloons are getting destroyed, maybe the warden will help out or something. But who knows? They probably won't do anything. They'll just nerf and change all the troops and make us continue to play and always upgrading the troops that nobody ever uses. I feel like that's all they do. But that defense is down and is just on to the cleanup. So with Goop 3-starring in this spot, it really kind of just made this a nice and easy war. It was nice to finally win something that doesn't take all your effort, all your energy, but it wasn't that easy. We did have to come up with some big raids here. We got to get our bowlers on that number 2 base. And then the number 1 base, they totally tricked me with the design. I had a good plan for it, and then I scrapped my whole army. So I gotta show you a little bit of the disaster that happened there. Now remember, we're jumping in on this left side of the base. We got our bowlers. We finally got our composition locked down. We got some wizards. We're going to put both those jumps, one from the outside, one into the middle. And the reason why I went with the double jumps is because of all the outside buildings. I could have taken longer or more troops to help funnel, but being that you used a jump spell, it's just going to aggro the troops right into the jump spell rather easily. You don't have to worry too much about any fancy business. If we were using the wall breakers, there's a good chance everyone's going to sneak to the outside. So all the bowlers begin to go to the middle, but we have a huge group that's like, nah, I'm good. Let's stick around to the right side. But it worked out well because they actually took out that archer tower. So we went ahead, got our warden ability off right before they get to the middle. Poison spell down. Freeze spell down on the queen, on the clan castle, everyone in the middle. Another raid spell. We are cruising through the inside of this base here. When those healers get raged up, they keep everybody alive. King is getting healed up now. He's over half strength. We got one wizard in the chamber. We're going to go ahead and use him down on the bottom once that archer tower and that Tesla gets distracted. But here we are halfway through, more than halfway, 64% now. The bowlers are getting to the outside defenses. The king is getting to the outside. We're going to go ahead and help out with that one wizard down there. The king stays alive long enough to tank for him to kill that archer. The archer queen is up top. It's mayhem all around in this base. We got a couple healers that are going to die off right in the end there, and with all those defenses stacked up in the top here, I was a little concerned if my queen was going to survive this, but look at them. Oh, she's so strong. She's a 41 now. Actually, she's a 42. I gemmed her up for this war, so she's going to shoot out to the outside, and we're going to sweep around the rest of this base. And check this out. I've never seen this before. A warden tanked by all these barbarians. That he's going to stay alive and basically clean up this entire raid. My queen almost has no health. If she gets in range, she's dead. But luckily, she had to go back for that hut. She's still going to get that last shot off and take down that archer tower, which was so clutch. Cannon on warden, barbarian army on the outside. Holy crap, that was a close raid. It really was like, wait, am I going to get this? I'm not sure. I got one warden and a bunch of barbarians, and we are able to grab the 3-star. So now we are cruising up top. We got Goop, who had a back 3-star. Now I get the forward 3-star. We're moving right into Pac-Man's raid, and I brought you as many live raids as I could this war. We were all just hitting right in the end, one after another. Boom, 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 boom. Came back and really showed these guys that Loot Nation is here to play. Now, Pac-Man is a Town Hall 10, so it won't be too hard of a base here for him, but he's just got to be careful with not wasting his spells in the beginning, because if all his bowlers get to that left-hand side wizard tower farm, he's toast. So he's got to make sure, and look at that wizard tower area. It has one little builder hut in the middle. That's going to be one safe builder, no doubt. So all the troops are on this right-hand side. The healer is healing up one bowler. I wish the healers would be a little bit smarter and switch to the troop that really needed it, like there was a value on the troop, like, you know, king is most important, I should go over to him. So I don't know, maybe in the future. But we got the top group moving down around the corner. We got a freeze spell down to save those boulders, the rage spell down on top of them. The healer's gonna keep them all alive, and it is a good smash in. Looking good, Pac-Man. Getting close to that 3-star. There's going to be a little bit of cleanup left, but for the most part, an absolute smashing. And Loot Nation somehow, some way is on a rip. We have been crushing in war this past month. We only lost one war in the past month. That is awesome. Like, I'm like speechless when I think about it. We're just gelling really nice in the clan. We got great camaraderie, Great donations, everything's working out. We're a couple stars down here, but I haven't gotten my hit in, and we are gonna get an absolute smashing on that number 4 base, which was really one of the most important hits in the war here. We were able to smash up on that 4. Virus went ahead and 3-starred it. And then I moved into this number 1 hit here. And I was a little disappointed in what ended up happening in this raid. Now, initially, I was going to go air. And I was thinking because the base is so spread out, it'll keep the balloons alive pretty long. I can space out my haste spells. But then as I hit that first base with the bowlers, I started thinking to myself, I can definitely get the bowler to jump from the bottom outside into the first inferno and then jump from that inferno to the eagle and then go from the eagle into the town hall. Well, let me tell you, that plan absolutely did not work out. I don't know what happened or if I just hit it completely wrong, but I nailed the entry into the base here. Get all the bowlers, begin to move to the out left hand side. Like, look at this mass of bowlers that gets confused, and all the troops are walking down there. The queen's on the outside, the king is moving all the way to the right hand side, and none of the bowlers, not any of them, even think about going to that inferno tower but one. Look at the one bowler in there, the hero. So I'm gonna go ahead, freeze it up, which actually works out pretty well for that one little bowler. But look at the raid spells. We got 2 more raid spells and most of our bowlers are dead. So I was thinking about this raid afterwards for a while and wondering if the bowlers were the right option. And I think if I would have put a lot of my raid spells down initially, the bowlers would have ripped through the front of that base, and that would have allowed for a jump spell to help get maybe like a backup group of bowlers if I would have held on to them and put them in. I just didn't deploy the army right is what ended up happening. So a little disappointed, man. Whenever you run a 3-star in your first hit and you're expecting to just steamroll the second base, I guess that's what ends up happening. You don't fully think it through. You don't put yourself in the mental position to make the best decision. And that's what I really felt a little upset with this one. Not going to lie to you, little beards. I was a little mad at this raid. I wanted to nail out 2 3-star raids in war. I definitely could have. The defenses were pretty low here. Maybe the air would have been the choice. But tell me what you guys think. When you're in war and you get a 1-star in a base that you feel like you should have definitely 2-starred, are you not just a little annoyed? Throw a thumbs up if you're into that, because I am. When I miss out on a base, oh, it's time to shut the iPad, take a little bit of a nap, maybe eat some food, maybe call somebody up and let them know about your horrible raid. And usually, that's what ends up happening in Loot Nation. Someone has a bad raid, you're just getting a phone call right off the bat, like, buddy, what were you thinking there, man? Did you really think those boulders were going to sweep around and do anything? So, I don't know, but Loot Nation is definitely stacking up the stars. Great war, great hits. Everybody got all the hits in for the most part, and it was an absolute smashing, making it happen. Not so much for me on that last raid, but what a war it was. Big ups to Loot Nation. Thanks for hanging out with us on this channel. Here's the Plex chat I've been chatting about. Definitely download it, throw in this code on the right hand side, tell your buddies about it, come join up to the main lobby. Even if you're in different clans, it's a good way for us to run friendly wars with each other and different ways to talk from clan to clan. Peace out.